Let's learn English through real life and easy stories. Today we asked some people, which natural place feels like home to you?
The Hidden Forest Retreat. Mine is a hidden forest near my childhood home. It's my perfect getaway whenever life gets too busy. I remember the first time I visited this forest. I was just a child walking through the trees with my dad. He told me stories about the forest, the animals, and the plants. The forest seemed endless, full of life and mystery. Even now, it still feels like a secret world. Well, so years have passed, I have graduated, and I moved to the city. But whenever I felt overwhelmed, I would return home and to the forest. The forest never changed. It always welcomed me, just like it did when I was young. I would take a deep breath, and the air felt fresher than anywhere else. The last time I went there was a month ago, I think. That was a Saturday. I was feeling stressed from work and I needed to recharge. I packed a small backpack with snacks and a water bottle. I put on my shoes and headed out early in the morning. The air was cool and the sun had just begun to rise. Walking through the forest always feels like coming home. The birds were chirping, and I could hear the rustling of leaves. I could smell the earth and fresh pine trees. The sound of the water flowing calmed my mind. I sat on a rock by the water and closed my eyes. I could feel the warmth of the sun on my skin. It was like time slowed down, and I could just breathe. So yes, it's my peaceful retreat, my place of reflection. I'm grateful to have such a beautiful spot so close to home. In the quiet of the forest, I felt connected to everything. It made me realize how important it is to reconnect with nature. You guys should really try it.
The calm Lakeside escape. This is a spot both me and my husband have been loving. It's a small cabin by a peaceful lake passed down through my family. Every visit feels like coming home. I remember the first time I came here as a 4 or 5-year-old kid. It was a sunny summer weekend. My family was having a barbecue party. I ran around the cabin, exploring every corner of the place. The calmness of the lake always amazed me. The sound of the water gently lapping against the shore was so relaxing. Now, I visit this cabin every year with my partner. It's become our escape from the busy city life. We spend mornings sipping coffee on the dock, watching the mist rise off the lake. It's such a peaceful and calming experience. The trees, the water, the quiet. It feels like everything slows down. Oh, right. Just last weekend, we stayed there for a couple of days. We woke up to the sound of birds singing and the cool morning air. We went for a long walk by the lake, just talking and enjoying the nature around us. In the evening, we sat by the fire pit, gazing at the stars. It was the perfect way to recharge and reconnect. I truly believe this lakeside escape is the best way to reset. Every visit brings a sense of peace and joy. If you ever need a break from the chaos, find a place like this. Nature has a magical way of making everything feel better. The Ocean-Side Serenity. After all those years, the best place for me to relax is this quiet beach near my grandma's house. It's where I go when I need to clear my mind and recharge. So my grandma lived near the beach, so we'd spend our summer times here. I remember running barefoot in the sand, feeling the cool breeze. The waves always seemed so peaceful, like they were calling me to relax. That's when I started to fall in love with the beach. Now, whenever life gets too busy, I visit my grandma. I've come here for years, and I will always come to the beach at least once. When I need to think, I sit by the water,
just listening to the waves. It's the perfect place to disconnect from the world and recharge. The beach is a little piece of paradise, always ready to welcome me. Just last week, I went back there after a stressful week at work. The sun was setting, casting a warm, golden glow over the water. I sat down on the sand, closed my eyes, and let the waves calm me. It felt just like the summers when I was a child, but with new memories. The sound of the waves and the fresh air made everything feel so peaceful. This beach has always been my place of peace. It brings me comfort and helps me find clarity. If you're ever feeling overwhelmed, find your own special spot in nature. It's amazing how it can help you find balance and peace. The vibrant flower fields. One of my favorite places is the wildflower fields in the city's park. Every time I walk through these fields, I'm reminded of simpler times. I first discovered this park during my college days. I used to take long walks there after classes, especially when I needed a break. I remember the first time I stepped into the flower fields. The colors of the flowers were so vibrant and the air smelled amazing. It was the perfect escape from the hustle of school. Lucky me, I found a job in the same city, so I still have the chance to visit the flower fields whenever I need to clear my mind. The peaceful atmosphere and beautiful flowers always calm me. It feels like a safe haven where I can let go of all my worries. These fields have become a second home to me. Last month, I went to the park again after a stressful week at work. The flowers were in full bloom and the sun was shining brightly. I took a deep breath and walked through the fields, feeling the warmth on my face. The colors and smells brought me back to my college days. I sat on a bench and watched the world go by, feeling completely at peace. The flower fields will always be my happy place. They remind me of simpler times and bring me comfort. The Peaceful Waterfall. My favorite natural place to visit has always been a beautiful waterfall. It's near my aunt's cabin in the mountains. Yes, my aunt owns a cabin. Cool, right? Anyway, I remember the first time I visited the waterfall as a child. I was on vacation with my family at my aunt's cabin. We hiked through the forest, the air cool and fresh. As we approached the waterfall, I could hear the roar of the water. The sight of the waterfall took my breath away. That was the coolest sight I have ever seen. The last time I visited was a couple of months ago. I went with a friend who had never seen the waterfall. We hiked up to the waterfall together, laughing and talking along the way. When we reached the waterfall, we sat by the water, soaking in the calmness. The sound of the water was so soothing, it felt like time had stopped. The waterfall will always be one of my favorite places. It's a reminder of the beauty of nature and the peace it brings. If you ever need to clear your mind or recharge, find a place like this. Nature has a way of grounding us, helping us reconnect with ourselves. Trust me, it's worth the visit. Thank you for watching. We would love to hear your answer to the question as well. Which natural place feels like home to you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun lessons. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.